Dor em tela cheia, prévia, janela.
Continuamos com a Pax aqui no canal. Olha só o título do vídeo. Cala a boca e senta-se. Ok? Bora depois desse evento aqui. Vamos ver o que eles trazem de bom para a gente nesse evento de hoje. Hoje é 21 de julho.
Play button. Pause but video pause button video.
Hello, hello, hello. It is so good to be back here in Pennsylvania. Woo! We love PAX, it's so nice. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shut Up and Sit Down's Cardboard Courtroom. Yeah. Woo! Make some form of human noise if you know what this is. Yeah! We got some humans in the house. This is a show, in case you're not familiar, where we're going to judge your tabletop problems.
Yes.
There are two microphones in the little lanes in the middle, and you can queue up behind that microphone to tell us about things that have happened in board games that you're not pleased about.
Situations. And when we say we're going to judge you, we mean that with a capital J.
A capital G.
We're going to be hard. We're going to be hard.
It can have all other capitals as well.
We're
A
gonna be-
capital J, a capital U, a capital, you know, we can do the
Oh
whole
no,
thing.
he's rapping again. Quick, we got security. We're going to be judging people as actual judges, which
Yeah.
means we have complete today.
New, improved, and sexier than ever.
Yeah, it's taken me years of meaning to do this, but I've actually made a judge wig. I didn't have time to make two. I'm sorry.
At some packs, at some point, we had like a regular judge wig with like fibers, and they got in our mouths.
It was bad. It was
So
really hot.
bad. I was coughing up hairballs for weeks.
You wore it for a while, but I could tell you were sweating real hard.
I hated it.
So, we have a couple of very simple house rules. The main one is just, it's not specifically don't talk about Magic the Gathering, but basically it's like, imagine we're your grandma. If you have to explain a story about what happened in a game night to get to the crux of it, if you have to explain several specific rules, don't.
Yeah.
Like, just be like, I was playing a card game with my friend,
Yeah.
and we got annoyed.
If your dispute is about Magic the Gathering, just say, I was playing a card game, and we'll know exactly what you mean.
But
It's a little code
if,
phrase.
if people do take too long telling the story and get into too bogged down in the details, we may just start chanting death,
Yeah.
at which point everyone is welcome to join in with us. And then that usually means that the person will either speed up the story or someone else will start talking in my experience
Yes.
as an honorable judge.
Yeah, he's so qualified. If you would like to start assembling with your questions at these microphones, we can start taking them. And when you tell us your story, please give us your name, your pronouns you want to be referred to, and whether or not you think you're innocent or guilty.
Yes.
It's very, very important in determining the
Three things you have to fill in on most forms these days.
It's very important in establishing the tone of whether or not we will judge you harshly. Of course, we have our three possible outcomes for any case, which are innocent, guilty.
Sometimes, yep, often.
What was the other one?
You've got innocent, guilty, not guilty, and then a bit guilty.
A little bit guilty. The four genres of guilt.
That's the ones they use in the courtrooms. So, you know, we'll roll with those.
Shall we get going? Shall we start doing
shall.
some judgment?
This is tricky for us because they've put the microphones back slightly further, so I feel like the shadowy figures are talking to us. It's almost like they're protecting the identities of the people. But I like it.
They've been anonymized.
Yeah, it's
so
like-
afterwards they don't get beaten up.
Oh! I'm sorry. We
I'm
did that
so
to you.
sorry.
We did that to you.
I just wanted to be like, make it green! Just see if it would happen, but it probably won't.
Please.
Anyway.
Vocals of the plaintiffs. What's your deal?
All right, so we were playing a game. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Eschaton. It's sort of an area control deck building game. And the issue came up where there was an expansion where some rules did not interact cleanly. So my attempt was to try to use other similar games to kind of see what would happen in those situations.
Oh, hell yeah.
To try and smooth it over as best as I could.
It's like cross-reference.
Correct.
Yeah.
It did end up in my winning, but like I think we all kind of agreed that it was like that was the play at the time. So what do you think on that situation of using other games to reference rules in vague circumstances?
Using other games as glue. I like the idea that you're playing like a Feast for Odin or something, and you're putting your little bean tiles down on your little grid, and you're like, well, in Bonanza, you can just ask someone if they want one of them, and you can just freely slam around.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit like what you've done here is more adjacent to actual legal structures than anything we're doing. of like putting together a case. And the problem is, were you the only person who went and looked for the games with the similar rules?
No. However, I will state that I am our group's rules lawyer. So I happen to know a lot of game rules just naturally.
Yeah, so I feel like you might naturally gravitate towards rules that do what you want.
I have an objection. Was Rules Lawyer a title that... Thank you. Oh, this is lovely. Does it suit me? Oh, I look so good!
Yeah.
Can I wear this all the time?
I mean, yeah, it's handmade. There's a little bit of glue gun glue.
Wispy glue. I can feel the wire that's
But you
keeping
can
it
pull
together.
them off and they'll go away forever.
You can pull them off and they can go
I
away
didn't
forever.
say that.
That's...
I should call him. All right.
So to answer your question, we have continued to play that rules in the way that we first decided. So
Okay.
it's not like I was twisting the rules at the time. It was just vague, and we agreed on what should
You
happen.
dictated the rules forevermore.
I don't want to lay it that way, but everyone agreed with me. Everyone agreed with me.
Did you find one rule book, one dusty old tome, you blow it off, and you look at it, and actually it says something that's the opposite of what you want to do? And did you lock that in a Victorian cabinet?
As bad as this is to say, we used some timing rules from a certain card game.
Oh, no.
You're a bit
A little bit guilty. Just a little bit.
a bit guilty.
A bit guilty. I do think that this is always the problem with this format, because I get kind of fascinated. Who appointed him the rules lawyer?
I don't know, sorry. I'm
it
getting very distracted by your beautiful wispiness.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's.
Many have
I
said
think it's
this.
tough. You probably were innocent, if I'm honest there. But it's
We
too
just
late.
wanted to-
So you've been sentenced to death.
Yeah.
As a reminder, anyone who's sentenced to death in this, if you could just wait at the back of the room afterwards, we will have like a firing squad coming in. But yeah, we'll sort that out afterwards.
Other
Don't worry about it.
methods are available.
Yes.
There's some more whimsical ones,
Yes.
but that is the standard. Hello, over here.
Your Honor.
So polite.
I was playing Ticket to Ride with a couple, and they used every move they had to block my tickets. And so I lost by about 150 points in Ticket to Ride.
Skill issue!
That's quite mean, Tom.
I'm so sorry. I don't know.
And it appeared
I'm
that
not worthy. Oh, you look so good in that. God
Thanks.
damn.
You look great in it as well.
Thanks, man.
You look so beautiful.
So polite.
Doesn't he look nice with that? It's just a small round of applause for Tom's beauty there.
Yeah,
So
thanks,
you're just getting bullied in a train game for
Yeah.
kids.
yeah,
So what's the crime?
collusion.
Collusion.
Crime is collusion. I love the idea that in any court of law, it's like, they work together. Guilty. No one can be friends.
So I mean, is it fair to gang up on someone? Are you sure you haven't done anything to deserve people colluding?
Yeah.
Is there anyone who knows this this plaintiff in the audience? Yeah. Okay, that was the slightly exhausted yeah of somebody who I feel like may have more context.
Do you know this guy?
Yeah, I guess. Do you think it's fair to say that this man is innocent? Mystery person in the back?
Oh.
All
Were
right,
you
well-
one of the couple?
All right, we've got a busy courtroom today, so I'm just going to say you're innocent.
I think innocent.
It's a
Very,
rare
very
judgment.
innocent.
A little treat.
It's fun to do teams sometimes.
Well, yeah, I think it's fine as long as you don't just keep teaming up against one person.
Yeah.
People do that to me a lot when I'm playing board games, but I'm kind of fine with that because people think that because I play board games all the time, I'm going to be really, really good at them.
Yeah.
So
And you're
everyone's
so
like,
bad.
we gotta beat Matt, and I'll be like, sure. And I don't mind if everyone else has like a good hour and a half while I get battered and can't do anything. Then like I'm kind of okay with
Yeah,
that.
when they hit you repeatedly with a baseball bat, you're like, this is fun.
It's cool, but it's it's fun for them. So.
It's fun for them. That's what matters. The net amount of fun is being increased.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. So, this one has been the subject of some family debate for a solid 2 decades now.
Whoa, a case with history.
A
Juicy
case with
familia.
history. Much funnier given that the 2 people involved are in fact lawyers.
Well, they can sort it out themselves. What are we doing?
I can tell you they have not and are now estranged.
Oh.
So,
Mamma mia. I don't think we're qualified for this one. This is like if someone came up and they were like, yeah, so my friend did a murder.
I need an adult. Okay, we'll
so
try our
I
best.
think we're all familiar with Monopoly.
That's the other game we should have put on
And-
the list.
And my uncle was absolutely on a roll. He was decimating the Monopoly board. He was building up monopolies. He was ready to win. He was ready to extinguish the last moment
Playing
of
the
hope.
game as it is intended to be
Playing
played.
the game
for
as
better
it
or
is
worse.
intended to be played. And he was just about to strike the killing blow when my mother lifted up a quarter of the board and pulled money that she had hidden under it.
Sick.
So sick.
Out
So
from underneath the Monopoly board.
Yeah.
And one says that this is clearly against the spirit of the game, and it is a game with all visible information. And the other says that given that the Monopoly rule book does not specifically state that you cannot hide money under the board, that it is permissible.
Oh, that's so good. I mean, everyone's having a miserable time in Monopoly, so
Yeah.
anything that makes it a little more exciting.
I feel like they're right, but for the wrong reason. Okay, like to be like, well, there's nothing in the rule book saying I can't. Like, it's like saying that the rule book says I can't like take my trousers off and do a poo on the table. It's like, yes, Keith, but you shouldn't.
Matt
That
has
is my
deployed
uncle's
that tactic
name.
in so many games. It's crazy.
My uncle's name is Keith.
Whoa!
That's why they call me Judge 360 No Scope.
That's so... We're so good at this.
So good at this. Listen, I've got a controversial opinion, and you folks can decide if I'm where I am on the crime spectrum here, but like, I think it is okay to cheat in Monopoly. Because if there's one thing we've learned historically, after like really, you know, let's be honest, running capitalism through its paces, it's the people who win at it cheat.
Yeah.
And there never seemed to be any consequence to that. So it must be that winning by cheating is like the system, and that's okay. More importantly, though, more importantly, it's a really boring game. And if somebody forces you to play it, then you've got to make it fun in any way you can. And
Yeah.
if your house rule is like, I'm going to cheat,
Yep,
then
putting
like,
on the table,
that makes
anything
it like,
goes.
a little bit spicy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So well, did we say a little bit guilty because they were innocent for the wrong reason?
Yeah, I'm going to say, they're not
Innocent for the
innocent.
wrong
I'm going to say
reason.
not guilty.
Yeah, not guilty.
But not innocent, you know?
Thank you. I'll let them know we've finally resolved this dispute.
Yeah, good.
Tell Keith who sent him, right?
I don't know why I thought you were going to say, tell Keith to suck it.
Well, I didn't, and you did. which according to court rules, means you're now the judge.
Hey! It's my cross to bear. Hello.
Hi. So my friend group likes to play some longer board games, 2 to 3 hours at least. And there's somebody in my group, my boyfriend, who, in general, about halfway through the game, tends to get excited, and he tends to rub his hands together, maniacally laugh, and this causes members in my group to want to kick him. Now, we don't, importantly. But do we think that this is the appropriate response? Because he does this whether or not he thinks that he's winning or not.
I mean, as a fellow evil genius, I think we're frequently maligned by the public.
I love that. I love the idea that like any board game that they're playing is like the One Ring, and they're just slowly like, and they're just absolutely eating dirt.
I love it. I mean, it's kind of a similar energy to the way that I will frequently deploy smack talk whilst playing board games. It doesn't matter if I'm doing well or badly. I'll just start saying terrible things to people.
Yeah, they're
And
really
then,
bad.
And then following up with, that's smack talk.
Yeah, Matt loves being the absolute bottom of the pile and just being like,
Yeah.
the whole time.
I think that's funny. I like to be like cackling. Does he think he's winning even when he's not?
No, he just thinks that it's fun to continuously laugh and make everybody else really angry at him.
Okay, hold.
All right, well, all right.
There's someone 2 paces behind you who's holding their hands up going like this. Is that the defendant?
No.
Okay. So,
Just very sympathetic. Just love the idea that, like, in an actual courtroom, someone being like, whoopsie. I guess who did it?
I feel like there's a lot of like there's a lot of intent here, a lot of basis of intent. Although didn't they say that either that does matter in the law or it doesn't? I can't remember. But I feel like if you're just doing it to wind everyone up for no other reason that you're winding people up, then I don't know about that. That's pretty bad. But if you're doing it to wind other people up in a way that you think is going to impact the game, then maybe you're just gaming. Me and Tom last year, we competed in a crokinole tournament here at PAX, and we managed to get a few rounds in.
Yeah, it was the greatest 20 minutes of my life.
Yeah, and we did it by having a great tactic. We just tried to make the other people laugh. So we just chatted to each other in a way that other people would end up chuckling. And some of the people were really hard to make laugh. Some really serious
We
crokinole.
really had to work them.
Yeah.
Sweating after every game.
But then we would beat people because they just get distracted. But then we did such a good job that we ended up distracting ourselves.
Yeah, just making ourselves laugh.
And then we just forgot what we were doing and just like, oh, we've lost.
Yeah, I took the last shot of the game, was like, boom, like that, and you, Matt, were like, what?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We hoisted by our own petard. But is that bad? Were we wrong to do that? Probably, yeah.
Probably a little bit wrong. It was underhand. It was a naughty tactic. I think that this person is...
Do we have any words from the Chaos Goblin briefly? Do you just do it because you enjoy chaos? Yes.
Just 2 thumbs up.
I'm getting 2 thumbs up to chaos. As a fellow Chaos Goblin, I kind of
respect chaos.
I respect chaos.
I respect chaos in all its forms. Are we doing a little bit guilty?
Sure, why not?
A little bit guilty.
Okay. Just a bit of death for you.
Just a little bit of death. Yes. We're so just. Do you want the wig?
Certainly.
Thanks.
Certainly.
It's really warm.
Yes, it is.
Hello.
Hello, Your Honors.
Thank you.
Tom.
Guilty. So guilty.
My name is Robbie. I work at the Free Library of Philadelphia.
Woo!
Thank you. And I really enjoy shirking my responsibilities to play games with kids.
That's like it is your responsibility.
Right.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
I bring in all my own weird games. I play any of the boring games they want to play as well. And the short version is, I don't believe in letting kids win, but I'll go easy on them. And I made a 10-year-old, rage quit so hard from playing chess with me that he went to a corner, called his mom, and went home. There's a longer version with more details.
I think you taught that kid an important lesson.
I think we call this case the case of en passanting a 7-year-old.
Oh, wait. That's part of the story.
Oh. You were pulling out the freak rules?
No, he did.
He did? He en passanted you?
I never knew that rule. Oh. So he comes out with this, and I was like, oh, I've never heard of this. I thought he was making something up. He's like, nope, look it up. I'm like, I don't know this rule, and you just took like a piece I was using. So he's like, nope, that's how we're playing. I took your piece. I'm like, okay, you got me. It's on Google. But the rest of the game, it was a lot of me saying, are you sure you want to do that?
Oh.
He thought I was trying to get in his head, but I was being honest, like, that's a bad move, bud. If you do that, I'm doing bad things to your bishop.
This is...
We all build our own prisons.
We
don't
all do build our own
This
prisons.
kid's there, so cynical about the world already at the age of just 4.
Sure.
And that, like, you know, you're trying to help them.
And
they're
also,
like,
you could tell his parents let him win a lot because he would do like, you should move there. I'm like, that's a bad move for me. But it would be fun because then you could take this piece. I'm like, no, I'm just not gonna.
I don't really think, and I know that The Queen's Gambit was a very popular televisual program, and I enjoyed it too, but I don't think that it's like, I don't think parents should be necessarily teaching their kids chess that young, because it's quite boring. And it's quite mean, and I feel like the problem is if you don't want to get annoyed about losing, and you're a child, like, you don't want to be playing chess. Like, go for something with more dice, all right? Like, just a few more dice. Because it's like pure skill. I don't like playing chess because I suck at it, right?
Just make chess a roll and move game. just do that, and the kids will love it.
I just think
everyone wins.
I think you can't have it both ways. If you're gonna teach your kid to play chess, but then you, as you say, probably gonna let them win. Like, what are you doing there? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, that's
you
giving them
having-
false expectations for reality. Like, oh yeah, it's really complicated,
I'm
but don't worry, you got it.
Hold on, I'm so confused. Are you on the side of kicking the child, or are you not on the side of kicking the child?
He kicked a child?
Metaphorically.
Oh, okay.
Chess-wise.
I kicked a child when I was a child once. It was a dark time.
Yeah, dark time for you.
Yeah.
Cancelled.
Yeah.
Matt loves kicking kids. Also, he was 7.
I was 9 and they were about 7.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it was bad. It was very bad. Guilty.
Guilty.
They were baiting me, but still.
I think that I think this guy's guilty.
Which
I
guy?
think
This
you
guy or the
should-
kid?
What was the kid's name, Matt?
I think the kid's guilty. But actually, it's the parents are guilty.
Parents are guilty of what?
Of not preparing their child properly for the realities of chess.
Okay, yeah, I respect that. I think chess is guilty for sucking.
It's not that good.
So
It's only like a 7.2 on BGG, scrubs.
What the hell?
Get out of here. What the? Not enough dice. I think you're innocent, though, personally. How do you feel about that? Yeah?
I think we're split. What happens if I think they're guilty and you think they're innocent?
Well, do you want to plead your honor? Case? Honor?
Nah.
All right, well, we'll just say
Both.
a bit guilty, innocent. Innocent, a bit guilty.
Woo! We're so good at this.
Smashed it.
Hello.
Hi. So for 20 years now, got another old deep cut.
Exhuming a case.
For 20 years now, my mother-in-law has maintained that her husband and her son, my husband, cheat in Catan because they don't speak to each other when they do trades. They just know what each other wants.
Oh, okay.
And throw the cards, and they're both happy with the trade. So each one got what they wanted out of the trade.
But they do it like silently, like psychically. They
So
just
when it's my husband's turn, he'll make eye contact with his dad and throw the brick, and his dad will give him the sheep.
You threw a brick at him?
Are your family like old school style cinema gangsters?
Yeah.
Because that's the vibe I'm getting. Just someone just chucking a few bricks over and someone nodding and just like shifting a few sheep over and then be like leaving.
I mean,
That's cool.
my father-in-law worked for the IRS his whole career.
I feel like
so-
that's baller, frankly.
Yeah, I think that's sick as hell.
Yeah.
Just knowing,
Just
being
being like,
on
this
that
is a good deal,
wavelength.
you're going to take it.
This is a great deal. You know already you want this. Oh!
But also knowing what they're going to give you. I mean,
Wow.
What's the problem? I don't understand what's the problem.
She feels that she's not able to offer a better trade because it's not said out
There's
loud.
no room for negotiation because no one knew it was happening.
No one knew the
Right.
negotiation was even taking place because it was in the mindscape.
Okay, so really, they've sort of formed a trade pact.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a Tonga Benga situation.
It is a bit of a Tonga Benga situation. Me and my friend Ben, we formed Tonga Benga. Well, no, this isn't a Tonga Benga situation. Tonga Benga was terrible and didn't work.
Well, it sounds like this isn't working for other people. Like, I feel like if you have a situation where like it basically sounds like they're just teaming up every game they play.
But they have a psychic link. That's incredible.
That's just marriage, Tom.
I think if you can acquire the power of telepathy, you should be able to use it in board games.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like my psychic alien husband mind melds with me and we absolutely whip ass at Carcassonne. I'm saying that's not guilty at all.
No, that's awesome.
But then someone's like, oh, I want to trade. No!
No, you can't. You're not
You gotta
psychic
earn your
enough.
keys to the mindscape.
Oh, I can't find the right key for my landscape. Oh, which one was it?
I've got so many keys.
I think this is. I'm really sold on that. That's a very impassioned pitch. I think that like if someone's going to use psychic connections for bad stuff, then like cheating in board games a little bit is.
It's pretty low on the spectrum.
I'll take that.
If you had a mind meld, you could do so many evil things with it, and they're just using it to give each other sheep. That's. You should be thankful they're not like doing big crime.
Your life could be hell.
It could be so bad. Thank God that it's like Catan that's the game of choice and not like poker. It'd be awful.
There was some troubles with Shadows over Camelot, but
Oh, it feels like this.
that's not
Well,
what we're
I
talking
think, you know,
about.
it's the old saying is just, you know, get psychic, scrub. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah? Not guilty?
Although I do feel like, to be honest, to be real, if people are doing trades like that, I think you're allowed take backsies. If you're allowed to be like, hang on a minute, I'll give you one more.
They'd be like-
Then you'd be like, all right, cool, done.
Sounds like they're not interested in one more. They're interested in psychic communication. What do earthly possessions matter?
That's alien gangster parents for you. What can you do? Can't live with them.
It's another alien gangster case, and we're stumped.
Yeah, I think this is a rare. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Death?
Death. Wait, no.
It's too late. I've pressed the button.
Press the button. Oh no, not again. Hello.
Hello. Heads up, I'm about to do some cursing.
Yes.
I've written this down. In the game Inhuman Conditions, there's a robot penalty card that simply says swear. This card has been the subject of many debates between me and pretty much everyone I've played the game with. The main argument being over what does and doesn't count as a swear word in conversation. I do not believe ass, hell, and most importantly, damn, count towards performing that penalty. However, others have argued the opposite. In addition, interviewees have also argued that making a direct promise or swearing something is a valid response despite almost exclusively saying fuck and shit during calibration. What is your definitive ruling on what is and isn't a swear word, as well as whether promising is within the bounds of this card?
This is danger. This is that's a.
It's a good thing. I'm glad you've brought this interesting thing to the courtroom, and I thank you for that.
Yeah, great question. Really well formatted. It makes me feel so professional. Anyway, on to the matters of fuck, shit, and piss.
Fuck, shit, and piss. Bum, bum, bum. I apologise if there are any children in the audience. It's not. That's not
sorry,
cool.
children, but you'll learn them soon.
Yeah. Just forget about chess. It's not fair. All right?
Yeah, I think there's like.
I gotta say, I really don't like people being like, oh, but what about swearing? You'll do something swearing. I think that's like, that to me feels very well actually, in a way that just immediately makes me go, come on.
I have argued to void games over that penalty being performed.
Yeah, I think you should be. I think it's just you got to say a little bit of a naughty word. Why are they so reticent to say wait, because it's in human conditions, right? Is that the game? So it's like there is a little
They
bit
want to
of
win by not.
I guess I'm on your side, Judge 360 No Scope. I think that
Because he's worth it.
God, he looks so good. I feel like it's a well actually situation in a game where it's like swearing.
Which is supposed to be about having fun and
It's
mildly role playing.
It's supposed to be about having fun. Just say a little rude
It's like,
word.
I tricked you so I could win better. It's like, nah, that's not the vibe.
If you have
Vibes
a
are
moral obligation to saying a little bit of a rude word, you don't. It's fine. You
Yeah.
can say some naughty
Pause
things.
button.
But there is an interesting like spectrum of swearing, and I feel like within our lifetime, a lot of the words that we were singing not long ago will probably become quite meaningless. In the same way that like words like yellow is not offensive anymore in terms of like cowboy talk. But
like your yellow belly.
Yeah. Which at the time people would be like, whoa. And like there's a very powerful
Pause.
swear word
Video
that's
progress bar 28 minutes, 28 seconds of 1 hour, 2 minutes.
and people just say
Pause button.
every other word.
Video
It's tricky.
It's
There's people on the
tricky.
internet, believe me, I know about how
Yeah,
tricky it
well,
is
it's cool.
to not get in trouble for that. But yeah, I think, like, you know, in human conditions, it's a safe space. You're just sitting with your friend pretending to be an evil, murderous robot. So, like, you can just swear. That's
can
all right,
swear.
isn't it?
Pause button.
I don't know who is the defendant and who is the whatever the other one's called in law.
Pause button.
Defendant 2.
Defendant 2, but for the bad side.
Defendant
Wait.
Titelen na tela aquilo.
I think that guilty of please just say a little naughty word every now and again. Naughty words are good. They're fun to say.
Thank
Poo.
you.
Okay. My favorite swear word, bums.
I realised this stupid wig hat makes me feel like a Regency character going, oh, my lord.
Oh, Lord.
My lord, perchance.
Maybe that's what
What
we
shall we
should...
tell Lady Marjorie?
She said bums in a game in human conditions.
Oh, what a frippery.
Yeah. They got us ghostwriting for Downton Abbey.
They've got us dead to rights, your lord.
Hello.
Hello. Forgive me, my judges, for I am guilty of bad table talk. My name is Xander, he, they, and in the past, multiple times, I have threatened to kill my friends over a board game. However, it has been years since such an event has occurred, and we look back on those events in a very laughing, funny way, in a, oh, ha, ha, you threatened to kill me.
It's smack talk.
What a jape.
It's just smack talk.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll kill you.
However, I do still think this makes me a bit guilty, but I would like to provide the extenuating evidence of the hit classic American film 12 Angry Men, where a major plot point used to save the life of a child is that you can say, I'll kill you, without meaning it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, I was on side with you, but you've almost explained it too much. It's a bit like the murderer doth protest too much.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like it's fine to just go around saying, I'm going to kill you. That's cool.
That's
but,
good fun.
But you've kind of, you know, as soon as you bring up like 12 Angry Men, I mean, I haven't seen that film for about 25 years, but I remember it was very long. And that makes me angry.
It takes so long to decide or something. I've not seen it.
They're not allowed to leave the room until 11 out of 12 men are not angry.
Yeah, once they've all had a little bit of a calm down, they're allowed to leave. That's the plot.
Most of the film is them giving each other massages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's 12 loosey-goosey guys.
I think it's fine as long as people don't think you're actually going to kill them.
Yeah, I think that if you're guilty, I'm so guilty.
Yeah.
I've like slammed both my hands on a table and said like, I'm gonna stab you with a knife during a game. And everyone's gone like, oh, Tom. Threatening to stab people with a knife again.
and I'm
Here's
like-
your beans.
Yeah, time to pack away chess.
Time to put away chess. That's one too many en passants for sir. I think you can, it depends on the space also. Like if you're like threatening to kill people at like a board game convention in the free play area, then you should be jailed for life. But if it's like a regular group that's meeting every time, it's like, oh, that's Xander, they kill people. It's okay. It's kind of their thing.
When you ever get the inkling that somebody's looking at you as if going, is Xander going to kill me? That's when you've got to stop doing it forever.
Yeah.
That's like you're hard out.
Yeah.
Like,
That's when Xander's got to do some thinking.
yeah, Xander's got to go
That's
and
when
do
I gotta go to
some
anger
Xander
management.
time.
Some what?
Xander time.
Okay. I think a little bit guilty.
A little bit.
A little bit guilty.
A little
Tiny
bit
little bit guilty
guilty.
in my life. A little bit of guilty
Thank you,
for
judges.
my wife. But it was in a board game, so it's fine. He's got to go and have some Xander time.
All right.
It's good. We'll work on it later.
I think that was slightly libelous. Apologies, Xander.
I'm so sorry. Xander.
Anyone else got some more guilties?
So recently I tried to teach my board game group a pretty simple game, one of your favorites, Welcome to the Dungeon. Yeah. I figured it would be an easy, quick teach. The only problem is that halfway through the very short teach, I became extremely intoxicated with something recently legalized where I come from.
A poison dart through the window.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I got
What's
most of the way.
happening to me?
Whoa.
I got
I
most
wanna
of
eat
the
some
way
ice
through the
cream.
explanation.
Did you then just sit there staring at the manual in silence whilst everyone else was like, I think he's looking something up, but after about an hour, they're like, I don't know.
So it's time to go home.
What happened?
They put on
So-
Storage Wars and they were like, we're good to go. Let's leave this guy. Let's give this guy to it.
You spoiling the ending. But we had gotten as far as playing a first beginner round and explaining how it works as we go, and then I don't remember. Apparently, it was unintelligible.
In my head, I just love the idea of like you teach the first half of a game, then you're like, hold on a second. Anyway, where am I?
The thing about chess is you got the knights.
Thing about chess.
And they're like diagonal, right?
What do you mean you're trying to umpa me? I'm gonna call your mom.
Ompasant, you're an Oompa-Loompa. I'll kill you.
Hey, I'll kill you now. What the hell's wrong with you?
It wasn't his fault. There was a poison dart through the window. All right?
A recently legalized poison dart.
I don't think it's a good idea that, that you just buy them anywhere these days.
Any corner shop will sell you.
Get them in, like, flavors. Mango chutney, marshmallow.
They got all kinds of fancy names.
What does my neck feel like? Strawberry melon, and I need to lie down.
Oh, that's good. That's good shit. Oh, that's fun.
So I've tried to convince them after that it's a great game and they should let me try to teach it to them again. They don't
won't.
agree. Have I mangled a teach so bad that I could never bring that game?
I don't know, it's weird, right? It's like telling someone, oh, you got to listen to this album, and then you put it on and play it on like a tiny speaker you got free in a Happy Meal or something, right? And then they're like, I don't know, you've kind of blown it, It's...
Yeah. I'm just in awe of it. I just think the idea of teaching a game with a blow dart in the neck is... It's the hubris of that act. It's so delightful. So
The blow
good.
dart was stronger than
It does remind me
advertised.
of the fact that, again, we had a wonderful time when we were in the Crokinole tournament. We actually got knocked out by two dudes who I can only describe as two of the raddest dudes I've ever met in my life.
They were so cool.
They were so cool. They were both very...
tranquilized.
And one of them was so trank-darted he didn't really know what was going on. Both of them wanted to leave, so they wanted us to beat them in the tournament so that they could leave.
And we were so bad that they won.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, oh, jeez.
There was that thing that came over and they're like, yeah, you won. And it was like, there was no celebration at the table. We were like, and they were like,
oh, we're so sorry.
So I think...
Then he had to go and talk to the Crokinole, Mr. Crokinole himself about his score. And remember he had his little score sheet?
They're like, where's your score sheet?
He was like, oh.
And it was like in his pocket all like crinkled up. Like
It was like a little ball, and the guy was looking at the score sheet going like, what the hell is this? What have you done? God, I love that. If you're at PAX, please say hello to us. We love
they're
you.
the best. They were the best.
It was so good.
Listen, I think...
I want to get taught Welcome to the Dungeon by those guys.
I think that, like, you did all right. If your teacher of a board game was unintelligible because of circumstances, then, like, I think you did okay.
So
To be
it's
honest, like,
completely within your control.
well, I just think that, like, to be honest, like, if I'm completely honest, I think there were enough times of me trying to teach Tom and other people board games where I was unintelligible with no external help. To the point where I think I've turned it around a bit now, and I've taught Tom a few games recently, and I think I can actually teach games quite coherently now. But there was a good patch of time where I'd be like, I'll teach this, and Tom was like, I could get a look in his eye, just to go, you sure you don't want me to have a look at the manual, buddy?
Yeah.
Because, like, you're just like...
Listen, in this game there's pieces. Let's roll the dice.
Let's just roll the dice!
That's the Matt teach. I think you're completely innocent. I think your friends should give Welcome to the Dungeon another try, and I think they should do it under exactly the same circumstances, because it sounds rad as hell. Yeah!
I think that in itself is quite a fun puzzle game.
Yeah.
See how well you can do at a game after somebody's taught it to you in a way that makes no sense.
You have to kind of discern the teach, like kind of through a haze of blow dart smoke or whatever, yeah. Hello.
Hello. Tyler, he, him, and I am completely guilty.
That's a good start. That's a great start.
So I have a legacy game story, and it is completely spoiler-free, but I wanted to throw that out there ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, gamer.
Clank Legacy Season 2, there are characters that you have at the beginning pre-gen, and they do have their own tasks that you need to do over the course of the campaign. And generally, my group has been very good about, oh, you need to do your thing, well, we won't let you win, but we'll at least let you complete your task before we get out and the dragon eats everybody. Normally we did that.
Great start. Great start.
However, there was one time where I specifically knew I had too much clank in the bag.
Too much clank in the... I've never played
You can
that
never have too much clank in the bag.
too much- In our book, you can have as much clank in the bag as you want. Okay, sorry, I don't know what came over me there.
So I made a mad dash for it, triggered the end game, even though at least 2 of the other people at the table had not even started their task yet.
Oh. So
And-
let me get this straight.
So it's a bit like in Gloomhaven, where you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go and get this chest. Don't kill the monster just yet until I get that, because it's semi-co-op, right?
Yeah. Except rather than this happening at the end of a scenario, this person just did it right at the start. They were like, I'm gonna win right now. That's pretty guilty.
Well, I will also say, in my defense, again, I knew I was going to die.
Yeah.
And again, also completely guilty, that I was the only person who scored in that game because everybody else scored 0 because they were caught in the dungeon.
Is that like a double guilty
I
kind
don't
of
know.
option or triple
Right.
mega
Oh,
guilty?
okay. Yeah.
Death.
Yeah, sorry, you've activated one of the key rules of the courtroom. It's the mob rule, which at any point, if everyone starts shouting death, then you're just very guilty.
Yeah, very
so,
guilty.
yeah,
Extreme. I wish you had a Sharpie right now. Extremely guilty. Extremely guilty. Then everyone who's guilty from then on would have to be.
I'm sure my table mates will be thrilled to hear this.
Have a great day.
I also love, like, I'm extremely guilty, but in my defense, it's like, are you guilty or not?
Well, people do it all the time. That's how the legal system makes money.
Yeah. Good point. Hello.
Hello. My name is Ben, he, him, and my group has a chaos factor definitely at play. We are playing War of Whispers, which is a hidden information game where you manipulate a board trying to get it to the state that you want. One of my group decided that they did not want to look at what their victory conditions were at all throughout the game.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Vibes.
I'm just wondering, they ended up winning.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That's superb.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing that only Judge 360 No Scope could pull off.
Yeah. Or one of the psychic parents.
Yeah.
My real question is, does the win still count in its entirety? They were very proud of this win, but as someone who definitely tried their hardest throughout the entire game, it did feel pretty saddening for someone who knew the rules and was
I
trying.
don't want to offend you here, but I feel like if you tried your very best to win and you got beaten by someone who didn't even know what they were trying to do.
That's fair. Could be.
All I'm saying is, steer clear of chess, buddy. It's going to be a bad time.
It's going to be a hard ride.
It is incredible. It is incredible that just like you just happen to have just done that.
Well, but hold on. Because, thank you. Because if there's other people at the table who do know their objectives and are working towards it. Did this person intuit what their own objective was by deducing it from the objectives of others? In which case, they're a fucking legend, and I want to have a pint with them. I want to psychically link with them. Call me. That's so cool.
Or were they just like role-playing as like an easy difficulty AI in a video game?
Yeah,
I'm just being
that's
like-
true. And they walloped you.
At which point we're back to square one, and there's no foul in that. Like I've got the Through the Ages app on my mobile phone. I play that sometimes because I'll never play the real board game because I don't actually understand how the little blue things work. I just don't understand it. I've
The
played it for
computer
hundreds
does
of
it.
hours on my phone. I don't really get it. It's fine. It does it for me. But I can't beat anything easier than like the easy computers on that.
Wow.
I suck.
Yeah.
I go, I'll try normal, and it's like, nah, bump.
Easy.
You're dead. So I've got sympathy for you.
I think any way you slice it, it's innocent.
Yeah, I think
Innocent.
so.
Very
Thank you very
innocent.
much.
Very, very innocent.
And beautiful.
Hello, I'm Ani, she, they. I love Bonanza, and I was playing with my group, and they were just giving me blue beans because they didn't want them, and I had one. So I ended up winning on a blue bean strategy, but they're very upset about it. But I think it's a valid strategy because they were the ones who decided to just give them to me so they didn't have to put them on their board.
They were just giving you beans, and
Yeah.
then they were annoyed by that?
Yeah, because I ended up winning. It's a bunch of men, too, so...
Oh, right. Well,
Yeah.
as one of those,
That's
guilty.
That is relevant information.
That's very relevant.
I mean, there's that. What's that? Riding a tiger sort of thing. It's like, no, we gave you all the beans, but we didn't think you'd have beans. It's like,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, the leopards ate my face thing?
Yeah,
I voted
yeah.
for the leopards and they ate my face.
Yeah.
That's... This is so annoying.
Yeah.
I know.
You were the Blue Bean Bank. And then
it's a game where like you have to, if you're not playing Bonanza, like you have to get rid of things, otherwise you mess up your own stuff. So you're kind of at some point begging people to take cards you don't want.
Yeah.
And if someone then ends up like doing really well with those cards, then like that's
Power
good for
to
them.
Power to them. I feel like it's like they were trying to get all the high value beans. Oh no, those blue beans, I won't have one of those. I'm a sophisticated gentleman. And you were like, give me that.
Yeah, basically.
And it worked beautifully, and I think that you should be innocent forever.
Trash Bean Queen.
Trash Bean Queen.
Thank you.
Very innocent. I wish we had a Trash Bean Queen in old Blighty.
Creme de la innocence.
Yeah,
we
that's
do
top
have a
tier.
Trash Bean Queen in Blighty. Anyway.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Peter, he, him. I have a shelf of shame question, and involves my spouse, who is not here.
She's on the shelf of shame? What does she do? Is this like the elf on the shelf thing? I'm still learning about this culture.
It's very, very strange to us, yeah.
Shelf of shame is like the games that you've never played, that you've purchased and have sat and haven't been opened. And my question has to do with, she will accompany me. She's not normally much of a gamer, which I understand and respect. Whole human being in her own right. However, she will accompany me to friendly local gaming stores, and she will choose games of her own volition off of the shelf and say, hey, we should purchase this. And then we bring it home and we never play it again. Like, it never even comes out of the box. So my question is, am I being unreasonable in expecting if you choose the game and encourage the purchase of the game, it obligates you to at least play it?
I feel like I'd like to invoke the takes two to tango clause on this one. You all right there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you choke on a little bit of water?
Got a little bit of water. What do you do when you get hit by a judge?
Just giving you a little bit of help.
Thanks. It just went down the wrong pipe, Your Honor. I'm sorry. Please don't hit me again.
If you're good.
Is this two to tango in terms of like, have you then got home and like punched it out and set it up? Or like, and encouraged?
Because I kind of love the idea that like you buy it and then you just throw it on the shelf of shame and you're like, what can be done? It's on the shame shelf with my wife.
Are you like, when she's like, I want to buy this one, you're like, all right.
You're like, okay.
Does she feel like, oh, he doesn't want to? Are you actually saying like, I want to play this too?
Yes, because I will play anything that she agrees to.
Does she have a vested interest in the companies of the games that she's encouraging you to buy?
Not that
And how
I'm
many
aware of.
copies is she getting you to buy?
But I purchase them, I do unwrap them and punch them out and make them ready to play. And then I will occasionally suggest them. And she would prefer to play Pokemon Go on her phone most of the time.
He's activated the
Which-
good boy clause.
He's activated the turned it around clause.
Yeah.
I was like, this is sounding like pretty guilty, but actually, just seems like a nice guy.
It is tough, though.
You're right.
I mean, I feel like, you know, who amongst us is not guilty of buying a board game because we want to play it and then never playing it ever?
Yeah, me.
You've never done that?
Oh, yeah, no, I have.
Yes, yes.
I've been like, it's always campaign games, isn't it? It's like, oh, I'm gonna get this game and I'm gonna play it with my friends every Friday for the rest of my life. And then you play it once and never again.
And then your friends all grow up and they leave the city and the post-apocalypse happens and you're just out there like eating rats.
Yep, and scavenging for berries.
Yeah, and you're
you're
so
like-
busy.
you're-
It's hard to schedule with people because you have to swim across the toxic lake.
Yeah.
And no one wants to do that.
And no one wants to play sludgy, toxic wingspan.
Yeah, and your friend's like, I'm toxic sick this Friday, I can't make it. You're like, oh, Steve, just forget it.
Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs, isn't it, really?
I don't know, like, have you thought about, like, just maybe, you know, just spitballing this, maybe one night you could just go and set it up on the bed and then be like, are you coming upstairs? You could maybe have, like, a little silk, like, dressing robe on.
Yeah.
And then she comes upstairs, and then you're like, by the time she gets upstairs, you're wearing your normal clothes again, and you're like...
It's time to play Brass Birmingham, actually.
Brass Birmingham!
A
We'll
trail
definitely
of
try
rose
that.
petals leading
Yeah,
up
yeah,
to-
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then
copy
Martin
of
Wallace
Tale
is
to
there
Weapon.
behind the door just to go, good evening, madam, I'll be on my way. Try that.
All right.
Easy. I think pretty innocent.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's not guilty. I don't know. I feel like I need more context.
It's quite hard to G up the energy to play a board game sometimes. In Pokemon Go, you just catch so many, what are they?
Chanseys?
Magikarps? Magikarps?
They rule.
Yeah, they're so...
They're useless though, but I love them.
Freaking
I relate. I relate hard.
Yeah, I love Pokemon. Pokemon's innocent. Thanks.
All right, thanks.
Oh boy.
If you had the hat for too long, I think.
Yeah, maybe I'm overheating. Oh. One day I'm afraid it's going to adhere to my head.
I don't think it will.
I'm going to have a gluey judge hat on for eternity. Oh, you've done something interesting with this one, Matthew.
This is for when you need to be blinkered.
Activate the visor.
I am the law.
I am Judgeatron. Wow. So good.
Let's do some more crimes.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Erin, pronouns she, any, and this is about criticizing shuffling.
Okay.
So I play classic card games with my father-in-law, have for, 2 decades, and he criticizes my shuffling because he thinks it's very slow. I think I am shuffling the appropriate amount. That really what it comes down to is that I just physically do more shuffling than he does. So we have a detente where I'm like, oh, I'm playing with Paul, I'll shuffle a little less. But is it okay to criticize somebody shuffling in a classic card game, dealerships, or just shut up and let people just shuffle however, because,
I feel like the traditional spirit of classic card games, because it was a different time, I think the traditional spirit is just shut up. Like, just sit in silence being unhappy for hours whilst you play card games with people you don't really like. I feel like that was the way of the world for so many years that it's rude to not continue that tradition. But it is interesting, because I get it, right? It sounds like you are just shuffling the deck properly, right?
I think so, but also I am a slow shuffler any day of the week.
I think it's a fair conversation though, right? Because it's like, I don't personally care if a deck, but I don't play like serious games, I'll be honest. I don't really care if the deck is completely shuffled properly. Like, just a bit, like,
Because
let's just get going.
A really good shuffle is
It takes
completely
ages.
unintelligible from a bad shuffle if we're being real with it.
Yeah. Like, you might notice if you're like a savant of being like, oh, those 4 cards are in the same order as they were before. But like, I can't do that, right?
Yeah, it's about, yeah. I'm just kind of understanding now how, like, shuffling works. Like, bear with me. But
I get it, because I don't really care, and I will just do. But I do
Matt
know
just
people-
throws them all on the floor and then gets me to pick them all up again. And it's been that way for years, and we don't talk about it.
I do know people who do a full split shuffle. They just like, they really take their time with it, and it's like, I think it comes down to like, if that person really wants to make sure the cards are like really shuffled, then that's cool.
It's part of the joy, isn't it? Just sitting and you shuffle and
just
you
chat.
have a little chat. It's not like the game needs to be played now. It's like, no, you just have a little downtime before you get back in the game zone. I think you're innocent.
I think absolutely innocent, and I think
Very innocent.
This is the kind of broad rule of like doing the dishwasher. Like if somebody like really repeatedly keeps coming to you and telling you you're doing it wrong, then you invoke the rule of, well, you do it. Yeah.
So my father-in-law is guilty then?
Yeah, he should just shuffle all the time.
Yeah.
It's like okay, if you want to, then you do it.
Yeah,
and,
do it.
And then it's either you've got the old rule of like, well, no, but it's this person's turn to shuffle because that's the rule of the card game, in which case, well, you just sit there and wait while I shuffle. But if you don't like it, you do it.
Yeah. If you don't like it, you do it. That's the rule for all crime.
Thank you.
Okay. We've got just under 10 minutes left. We're going to do some rapid fire justice. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay with the game?
We've only got 3 minutes left.
We've only got like 3 minutes left, really, because we always take way too long and then PAX gets really mad at us.
They hit us like the judge did.
Oh,
please, Dickie, don't hit me.
Your Excellencies.
Thank you.
Reno, he, him for the prosecution.
Thank you.
My friends sometimes play Lords of Waterdeep. One of those friends, the same friend, is going to win. Every time.
One friend can only tell the truth.
This is not the indictment. The indictment is that the same friend will, without fail, play an intrigue card that then leads to the playing of 3, 4, sometimes 5 other intrigue cards. As far as I can tell, this is not against the rules in any way, but it is very irritating.
The crime of being a little bit annoying. We get this one every year.
But is it the general just that every time you play, they just pursue the exact same tactic to try and win?
More that they're going to win regardless, but they get a lot of joy out of this
Crushing.
broken game mechanic, yeah.
So it's like you're already losing, but they're like, you know what, I'm just going to make sure you're in the ground.
Correct.
Yeah, that sucks. Pretty guilty, I reckon. Pretty guilty. Yeah, we can give them that.
I think that's just
pretty straight up guilty.
Like, I feel bad doing that in games where I'm like, oh, but should I put some extra damage tokens on that? That feels mean. But sometimes you're like, well, I think I have to put 1 on just to be safe.
Yeah.
But then you're like, but I could put 3 on, and it's like, no.
Nah, just chill out.
Leave them alone.
Yeah. Also, it's like that thing, he's setting up a little run of those intrigue cards, like a little domino run. Go play dominoes then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave the chest to the big boys.
Leave the chest to the big boys. Okay, right. Justice served. Hello.
Hello, my name is Neve, she, her. So my partner has very particular feelings about take-backsies. Usually he's pretty lenient, especially when the people we're playing with are strangers or haven't played the game before. That's all great. However, he holds that if you know the game pretty well or a good game player, generally you should not get take-backsies unless there's a situation where he has gotten it first, so he feels that you should also get it. However, there is another situation where he will offer, say me, or someone who is a very good game player, a take-backseat in the beginning, but then will be upset in the future if he is not offered reciprocation.
I think you need hard and fast rules on this. I think it's like, take-backsies on a first game, you get as many as you want. You get unlimited take-backsies on a first game.
You're just working it out.
On a second game, you get like 5. Say. On a third game, you get like 1. On a fourth game, it's time to die. I feel like I could defend that.
Yeah, I mean, I just think, like, I've played enough games with you that I hadn't noticed you were employing those rules.
Yeah, secretly.
I've been very lucky not to be dead.
Every time we're playing Ark Nova, I've got a little knife under the table, ready for if you violate the 5-game rule.
Yeah, I'm going to be careful not to play more than 4 times. I think, like, we generally have a rule of take-backsies where, like, if it's been, like, more than one other person's turn, it's like, nah. But if it's like someone's just starting their turn and someone's like, oh, actually, can I just change something?
You're
like, yeah, it's fine.
This kind of fits in the, like, chill-out rule.
And sometimes it's like, it will have gone a couple past, but you think, nothing's really changed. You know what? It's fine.
But the grudge holding, they're like, oh, I'm annoyed that they've had a take-backseat and I haven't. God!
It doesn't work like that.
What the hell?
No, that's giving big man vibes, I'll be honest.
That's giving man vibes.
So I think on that note, I think we'll just
pretty
guilty.
Pretty guilty.
We know what we are.
We know what we are.
Listen, I'm going to have to wrap up the courtroom now because I just need a couple of minutes at the end to give you a little update on some stuff, some situations. I'll take off my business hat.
He's taking off his business hat. We have, to end, a final special announcement.
Oh, it's once my fingers.
Oh, Matt's got to log into his laptop.
Oh, no.
Oh,
we're
we're
seeing everything.
So good at this.
Oh my. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you had just one day to dream a dream, and that dream could change the world, what would you dream? I'm proud to announce today we've got some new stuff. And that's enough questions from me, all right? That's enough questions from me, all right? I'd like you to spatch me a question, all right? Somebody in the audience, can you shout out a question? That's just the word burrito.
I love those two. Why and burrito?
All right.
The two eternal questions.
They just asked, what is the ideal device for scraping cake mix from a bowl, was the question from that sir over there. And it's just give it a second. Sounds like you need a spatula. Is there anything else that you'd like to spatch me? Has anyone got a question? Oh, the lady over there just asked me, what is the capital of Bolivia? Just give it a minute.
Let's give it a sec. It's loading.
Just give it a minute.
Give it a moment.
Have you considered investing more of your Bolivia dollars into Spatch Tower Incorporated. It's good advice. So yeah, you know, this is, yeah, so introducing Spatch GPT. Now, this is a brand new platform that delivers to you things that look like information, okay? So you get it and you go, oh, this looks like information. It's a really exciting tool. Come on, guys, seriously, let's push this thing to its darn limit. Spatch me anything. But what about if I'm a child in need of a friend? Thank you. At the front. Thank you. Well, that's a difficult one.
Take a lot of...
Oh, hang on.
Oh, yep.
It's just generating a friend for us, okay? Okay. All right, we're cooking. Spatchy. We've generated Spatchy now. He's a friend for your child. And yeah, this is just a demo, just a little demo of how it works and what it does. And yeah, you know, just how the platform works. But how does it work? All right, I know that's what everyone wonders. Well, obviously we've got like a lot of computers in this is the Spatch GPT data center, and the way it works is every time you ask it a question, it boils water in about 10,000 kettles. Those kettles of water then make cups of tea for about 10,000 workers, who then just drink the tea to keep them awake so that they can answer questions for us and get back to us really quickly with information about what we need to know. Obviously, like, just you're all investors in Spatch Inc., and you will notice that we have had an interesting time with the usage of kettles and limescale damage, which has resulted in a situation whereby, well, if you have the financials here, you see we got a lot of costs back in 2020. That was the initial investment of the kettles. And then we had to buy more kettles, and then we were kind of set for kettles for a while, but you can see now this bottom graph is 2025. Unfortunately, all the kettles we were using to power Spatch GPT have kind of worn out, so now we need to buy a lot more kettles. But we think in the future, we're going to be able to completely dominate the spatula-based information service space, and there will be some profit from that, obviously. And you might be asking yourself, well, like, why are we boiling all of these kettles and using all of this energy for something that we don't fundamentally maybe need?
Boa parte dos eventos que vão cair até setembro.
I think it's about confidence, it's about growth, spatulas, and I think you just gotta believe in it, and we are gonna make that pie chart whole, you know? And make your value whole as investors. So invest today, and you know, get in on the ground floor on this exciting time. And we just needed more kettles, and then we'll get there. So yeah, if you just want to, it's just cash only. So if you just want to give me cash at any point, I'll put it right back in, and we're going to get this system turned around. Thank you so much for all of your financial support. And we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for coming. And thank you so much to all of the people who came up and were innocent or guilty or anything in between. Enjoy the death. See you soon.
Next in 20, close button. Pause, play.
Bom, galera, esse foi o nosso evento da PAX 2025.
Pause, video progress. Pause button. Video progress bar 1 hour.
Vou ficando
2
por aqui
minutes,
então.
25. Pause button.
Por aqui nos vemos.
Play, pause button. Play button.
E no próximo vídeo. Muito obrigado a todos por acompanharem. Por me acompanhar na live de hoje. E nos vemos na próxima live. Muito obrigado. Desculpa aí pelo barulho do robô. Tá bem? Muito obrigado a todos. Valeu, galera. Até o próximo vídeo.
Iniciar Avast Discord. Opções OBS Studio. Interromper